Just a couple years ago, all these guys had a pair of clippers in their hand wondering who they could be. Now we're all the way in Miami at our 5th Top Barbers Mastermind. Give it up. 10 years ago, I was stacking money in a shoebox. I had my first $5 haircut and I said, I love barbering, bro. I'm gonna be a barber. No one really believed that you could go this far with it, but I just had a vision. God told me if I stuck with barbering, it would take me far. So I did. I rose to $20 haircuts. And that year, I had a mentor say, go to California and be the best barber out there. I was like, I'm gonna need to save some money. So I put it all in a shoebox because I was scared to put it in the bank. A lot of barbers are in that position. And after a year, I had $10,000. I stacked my first 10K in a shoebox at 18, 19 years old. And a lot of these guys can relate. We all had the same story. It wasn't walk-ins that got us here. It was building a brand online. And now we find ourselves hopping out of Rolls Royces in Miami Beach at Satai.
Spot the vibe. First class, man. You come here, Hey, on first class to
Pulled out.
yeah.
I got a window seat and I was asleep for.
Yeah, I got the middle. I didn't.
Yes. Please enjoy. What's up, bro? Joel. Okay, got it. You came with Mario. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Get to know each other over here. Training the soldiers.
Come straight. Don't be lazy. Don't be doing here. This is probably good. Don't give me this right here. That's lazy. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
1, 2. Turn the hip, come back, ready. Hit. Hit.
Soldiers.
Hit.
Throw it with speed.
Hit. Hit. Be the 1, 2 when I say hit. 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 Let's see if you got a maybe of a goldfish, better than a goldfish. Pivot. There you go, pivot. Hit. What the hell was that? Push up. I told you already about that. Don't be lazy. 1, 2. Bring it back. Get small now. Hit. Hit. Pivot. Pivot. Step forward. Step backwards. Step forward. Step backwards. Hit. Pivot. Pivot. And a boy, jumping jacks 10 seconds.
Let's go!
It's gonna be like this. Look how narrow this is. Look how narrow this is. You're gonna be able to only see with like one eye at a time. You gotta train yourself to be able to see through that. You gotta train yourself to be able to see with your third eye. Okay, like you don't really see a lot of shit. You just feel it. Oh shit, you know, it's like part of the game. So here you see just enough. Boom, close it. Look at how I open. You're gonna give me a slap, okay? Go. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. Okay? Train yourself not to blink. Keep your eyes open. Look, when I open, I don't go like this. I'm just a little bit. Boom. Boom. We're gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna show you how to block the hooks. Your hands are already up. When your hands are in between, you want your hands to be in between you and the opponent. Okay, it's like it's safeguarding. I gotta get through this before I can get to your face. Just by keeping your hands here, man, you're making my life difficult. When that punch comes, throw that jab right here. Ready, throw it. This is your jab. Third jab. Ba. Third jab. Ba. Third jab. Look at that. My hands are already up. If your hands are here, then you gotta bring it up and then do that. Man, you already got hit 3 times. Okay. We can work more on that later, but just so you know. Touch and do not be touched. Here we go. Ready? Get it. they got me. You got touch?
Oh shit.
Push up. Got me on the bar. 1, 2, that was perfect. Repeat that. Exhausting, boy. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2.
There it is. 15 years old, weighing in at 170 pounds. Yeah.
Professional fighter with over 20 fights. I do these drills 2 to 3 times a week. And I'll leave you with this one. This is the last little thing for you guys to go home. You got a car, you polish a car. It looks real nice. That thing is shining, right? Come back in 2 days. What happens? You got some dust, you got some rust. That's what happens with your skills. Y'all, we just polished y'all right now. In 2 days, in a week from now, if you guys don't brush it up again, it's gonna get rusty. You'll be like, oh damn, I thought I knew this. That's the thing. Your mind and your body gotta be connected. The way they get connected is through repetition. That's it, I'm Coach Big.
Let's go.
Joe, how y'all boys close this out right here?
Yeah, I want to close it out with quick takeaways. Who had a takeaway from today's class?
It's all the fucking same. Everything, even content, right? Like, this is content, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say somebody's used to throwing the same rhythm, right? Same thing in content. If you keep throwing the same rhythm at your followers, you're fucked. Because your followers are going to get used to it. Content never gets pushed to the sport page. Same shit with boxing. Like, go ahead and throw the same stuff. The person's going to time you and drop your shit.
Hell yeah.
I related it. I related it to like life because he told me if you get hit, do it with confidence and just roll with it.
That's a big one.
Yeah, commit. Yeah.
Everything's up here in your feet, not your hands. So you think that everything's here, boxing's fighting, but it's really up here.
Huge.
And it's your feet.
Huge.
Yeah, 95% mental, 5% strategy. Who else? Who else had a takeaway? Who else wanted to stop?
Cook it, boys. Cook it. Get them gears turning. This one.
Whenever you boxing is everything your technique, so you really got to be here. You can't be thinking about the next move. You got to think about
Yeah, for sure.
And go the extra. Take that extra step that the other competitors are not doing. That's what I was saying. Come on.
Let's go. Oh. There you go. Extra mile on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Extra mile.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it, man. We just did a little boxing class. Make sure everybody's got their hands ready. Let's get it. 2.
All the way down.
3, 4, 5,
E-man.
6,
All the way down.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh, I hear that, Anthony. Come on, Jay.
13,
Get up there.
14,
Push yourself.
Somebody's getting tired.
It don't count.
15. Let's go. Don't quit on it yourself. Let your body quit, not your mind. Let's go, E.
Know how strong your mind is. 201.
Let's go. All right, E moves on to the next round. Let's get 2 new guys in here. 1, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did anybody count?
Yeah. Come on. It's 15. Oh, wait. Hey! 2008. 2010. 2010? Get out there! Oh shit, it's from crazy. From corrected.
3. Count Anthony. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Marco doing halves.
You doing 3/4?
There you go.
Like 3.5 quarters.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Bring it up. Oh yeah, you got good 3 more in you, bro. I need 3 more.
16.5.
Oh yeah, you got 2 more. All the way up. All the way up.
Come on, Marco!
All the way up.
Momentum. Come on.
Don't tell yourself you can't. You can't. I mean, you can. I mean, you can.
It is also like,
Count Diego. Count Diego.
I'm saying.
3, 4, 5. Iron sharpening iron. 7, 8, 9.
Bro, you a cheater, bro. What is it, bro? Look at your pull-ups, bro. Where's mine, bro? Bro, look at this, bro. What is that? You cheating.
I don't like this. It feels way different.
You cheating, bro. You know what? I'm gonna do you nice, bro. I'm gonna stay with these books, bro.
Ball. Let's go. Get up there. Okay, Pierce. Let's go. You got 3 more. Easy.
Hey, who did the most?
Cheers for the title.
Easy.
Get up there.
Come on. Let's go.
Ah!
Got another one in you. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's a good 20 piece. That was a good 20 piece. Good form.
We're gonna take at least 300 grams of protein. 300. So, I need to focus on my pushes.
Dwayne is repping it. Ah.
PR, Dwayne. You called D1 Dwayne for a reason, champ. Come on.
Let's go.
He's got plenty in him. It's just cardio at this point. Cardio. Come on, marathon.
Come on, D1 Dwayne.
Let's go.
He got a goddamn force, right? He got a goddamn force.
Count over there.
Oh, yeah.
8, 9, 10.
Oh, left looking like you got it.
All the way down now.
Because like in the gym too, like for that, think about your hands. Where are you holding your elbows to?
Right behind independent.
Damn, bro's repping.
Right there.
Bro's repping.
What's that?
Bro's repping it.
PR.
We got Jeremiah on the fast. Joel back from Mongolia. Let's go.
Oh, Jeremiah.
18.
And he's still making it.
Oh, let's go.
Don't hang too long, Jeremiah. That's gonna
Jeremiah,
tire out your
one
muscles.
for one. Let's go. 1 for 1 right now. Jeremiah, then Joe. Who gonna give up first? All right, your turn. You don't want to die now. Come on. Man, come on.
27.
Joe be doing that shit with the 45.
I
should have prepared you for that, dude.
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit, no 45.
For real. Why you pull us? What are we at? 27? Yeah. Damn, I matched with. I should have done one more. It's always a game of inches, man. Push yourself.
I'm gonna give you like
Pull-ups up at 1K.
Where you at? 17, 20, 9 years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's cheating. 9. Oh, that's cheating.
You're worried about him too much.
What about an under?
Uh-oh. There we go. Do what you gotta do.
Oh, man, I would have smoked out if I had this grip.
real wine grip.
He took the L either way.
13, Mario.
Yeah, he took the L either way. Look, he's on it.
Mario, stop holding too long. You're going to burn out your muscles.
Get up.
Oh, it's done.
Up and down, up and down.
Mario, what happened to those chicken and eggs?
This is just for the extra gains. Let's go. There's no vlog.
Is that some family? Yeah, that's Instagram.
Popped up, eyes on you, and to be able to be like one of the best known in your area?
Okay, simply is just be more people. So for me, my bread and butter falls back into fitness because that's who I am, right? So I would just be out on the streets. So if I lost everything just different.
One is, you said you always have the next milestone, but how do you appreciate what you've accomplished or be happy?
I don't have happiness. Last part of that question is something that women need. I go through life with all shit, all the pressure, all these eyeballs, I feel famous. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, a lot of people have trouble getting on camera and telling their story. It's not that hard. We're in a room of about 16 young men have that same problem. All you gotta do is hit that record and tell that story on Instagram. Who cares if they like it? It's not about who likes it. It's about who gets value of what you have to say today. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Just a couple years ago, all these guys had a pair of clippers in their hand wondering who they could be. Now we're all the way in Miami at our 5th top Barbers Mastermind. Give it up. In the bank. So usually people don't even have 20K in the bank. Like most barbers do not have a savings.
Right.
And I asked him now, like, how much money do they think barbers usually have in their savings? And he's like, probably something like me, right? Like 20K. I'm like, bro, you're the 1% of the barber industry.
Facts.
Most barbers don't have a savings.
Facts.
So really, we shouldn't accept anything less than you paying in full for the program. And I was like, we've had students who didn't even have $1 to their name put the whole amount for the program because they financed it. And meanwhile, you have 20 bands set aside.
Facts.
So it's actually it's like a red flag if someone wants to get in your program for like zero, like minimal down. To me, that's a red flag in their character because that means you're trying to access an entire wealth of knowledge that other people pay in full for so that you can just take it all and then decide later if you're actually all in or not.
Facts.
As a coach, like the best mentors, they want to pour into someone knowing that every minute I pour into this guy, he's going to come back tenfold. My time is worth so much. When I get a new student, everything I have is going straight to them. So I need to know that I'm like watering a seed that's going to flourish. So for you to want to put the minimal in and expect me to give you my all, that ain't how this works. I got other students that already gave their all. Why would I take away from them to someone who's not as committed? So finances is all it does is just show you who's really committed. If you got 10K, 5K, 20K, and you're not willing to go broke on yourself, he wanted to invest in a food truck. I'm like, bro, you're the business. Until you have $1 million business, you are your business. Every dollar you put into you is going to come back faster than the food truck. You don't actually believe in yourself if you're willing to put 20K in the food truck, but not you.
So if you're not in a position where you could actually help yourself, if you're not saving your money for an opportunity that God's gonna put in your path, what are you really doing?
Okay, so the one of the biggest issues I see, I'll just read this off, for barbers, the problem in their business is that the way they're marketing their business is not aligned with the way a barber who makes as much as you do from both your clients flying and driving. You have clients flying and driving hours.
For sure.
And also you get paid on TikTok.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest difference you're seeing in the way they're marketing?
Oh, people just value me so much more compared to that $30 version of me who was doing the same haircuts. People just value me more because they see that people are willing to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours regularly. People are willing to fly in from the UK, from other parts of the state, of the country. And I mean, really, if I'm being honest, I'm doing the same haircuts I was doing at $30.
Yep.
But they value me different. The people even close to me is like, man, this guy drove 3 hours away, and I'm just I live 30 minutes away. Why wouldn't I come to this guy if he's the guy that's doing it?
Yeah. Okay. And then to piggyback off that question, generating new, higher-paying clients. So many barbers that's their number one problem. They don't know this, but that's actually the one thing that if they solved, their life would change. Just learning how to generate new, higher-paying clients.
Right.
That's something that within the last couple of years you've mastered.
Yeah.
What was it that you changed?
Showing people that I fix a problem.
Yeah.
Majority of barbers just do like before and after. They want to be versatile. They want to be appeasing to other barbers. Whereas me, I didn't care about what other barbers thought. I didn't care about being the best barber. All I cared about was that the people that was watching my work and was actually going to come get a haircut and actually pay me, that they knew that they were going to get exactly what they wanted.
Boom. So a lot of barbers think that when the client comes in the chair and they're telling you all their hair problems, and then the barber's not listening to what the client said, and they're just in their one-track mind of being a robot. Oh, blurry fade, he'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll push this line back to wherever it needs to be, whatever. And then the client never comes back. They didn't realize the blurry fade wasn't the problem that they were supposed to solve. It was the what?
The volume in the hair, the shape of the hair. Because the fade's going to go away in 3 to 4 days anyway. So what you really have to pay attention to is how is the hair going to grow out. Most barbers don't really care about that. They worry about the fade because amongst barbers, that's what's important. That's what's been important for the past 20 years. That's why for the past 20 years, barbering hasn't been respected as a business.
So what, of those hair problems you mentioned, volume of the hair, shape of the hair, for me it was receding corners and then push down beards, patchy beards. So I would, over a few appointments, change their whole image. Kind of like medicine, a doctor would prescribe. It just takes a few months to kick in and then boom, your hair looks different. How do you go about recording those, documenting those, and then marketing those in a way where viewers realize that's your specialty?
Well, first of all, I make it obvious that this is the problem that the client has. They have thin, straight, flat hair where they have trouble getting volume, getting texture. So I do that by combing the hair down, making it look as flat as possible, showing what their hair looks like in its natural state.
Yeah.
And then I show at the end of the cut a complete transformation between how they came in and how they're leaving based on the problem that they had and the solution that I was able to offer.
That's huge. So many people are scared to show the hair problem. They don't want the client to get upset that they're putting it on camera, but if you're solving their problem, they're happy.
Yeah.
They don't care about the video.
Facts.
So. And at the end of the day, you're looking to get more clients with that video you make.
Yeah.
Whether he comes back or not, that's the secret. That's a little different mindset. Offense.
Facts.
Love it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Too easy.
If I charge a certain price, if I raise my price to a certain level that people won't see the value because I don't have enough followers. I thought I needed 100,000 followers. I thought maybe I need this many views.
Yeah.
People won't believe, they don't see the value, but I didn't see the value in myself. So
there it is.
That's what mainly had to change was I had to look at myself in a different image and actually value what I was offering. And it wasn't about the viewers. It wasn't about the followers. It wasn't about how other people saw me. It was really how I saw myself. And that's what made them see the value in my service.
Yeah, we're seeing that as coaches for our students, for people who are wanting to be a student in the future. They have like a future idealized version of themselves that says like one day I'll be ready, and when I'm ready, then I'll do the thing. And that's like the most common thing that I've seen hold people back. Oh, my cuts aren't good enough yet, so I can't raise my prices yet. When in reality, I was charging a lot, but I wouldn't say I was a lot better than people, the barbers in my city.
Right.
So why was I charging more? Just self-belief, you know? So I think that you're an example of that, like being able to overcome these issues, because the next thing is followers.
Right.
So a lot of barbers have the same limiting belief that you mentioned with, you said needing 100,000 followers, etc., to make 10K a month. How much did you make monthly?
My biggest month was probably 18,000.
So you didn't have 100K followers, and that just proves it right there. The limiting belief of like, you have to have followers in order to make 10K plus as a barber. Really, you just need self-belief and a blueprint. Yeah. And you had a simple service. Like sometimes people think you gotta throw the whole kitchen sink at somebody. You gotta throw VIP facials, trim their nails, give them a massage.
I never
job.
I've never shampooed nobody's hair. I've never done a face mask. I've never done a hot towel shave. And I was able to go from $60 to $120 in 2 months without any of that, without doing the extra services, because it's really just doing less. And
Yeah.
I think that's what is the big switch. Is I thought I had to do so much more and offer more services, but really it just came down to understanding how I'm marketing myself, how I'm presenting myself.
But Marco, no one in my city would pay that.
Right.
No one charges that in my city.
Right.
Here's another one.
None of my clients will pay that. No one in my city will pay that. Marco, I gotta add new services. I gotta do house calls in order to charge 120.
Right.
You would have people come to you.
Right.
Okay. So I'm just gonna read these off. I can't charge that because it'll cause conflict in the barber shop. Some barbers are afraid to piss off the shop owner.
Yeah. So I've actually never been in a barbershop, but if you're scared to like piss somebody off, and that's why you're not gonna raise your prices, then you're not living life for you, the most important person that matters.
Yeah. When you think of the universe, think in terms of the people you're around. Do you really want to be like the shop owner who's charging $30 still? Then that's fine. But if you know you want to be aligned with a different outcome, then don't be feeling bad if you pass him up. That was your whole goal.
Yeah, you'd be better off going solo in a suite like I did. Like none of the barbershops in my city aligned with my goals, my morals, or anything that I was trying to do. So I went solo, and it was the best decision I could have ever made. And it forced me to acquire my own clientele through social media.
Okay, let's finish with the second one. You said the city. That stuck out to you.
Yeah,
a lot of barbers say this.
Yeah, people would say that you can't charge more in like a smaller city. I'm from a really small city. Everybody's got that small town mindset.
Yeah.
And the most expensive barber in my city was charging like 50 when I was charging 40. And I had to overcome that belief that my skill set might not have been as good as his.
Yeah.
I didn't have the experience that he had, but I knew I wanted more out of life, so I raised it to 50 and then scaled all the way to 125 in that same city.
In that same city?
In that same city. And homie, the best barber in that city, he's still charging 50.
Because he has the belief that you used to have, which was that your city was the problem.
Yeah. And he'll still tell you that to this day.
And so sometimes you think in business you need a whole different city when you actually needed a whole different mindset.
Facts.
Same city, double, triple the price.
Yeah. And it's not the most, it's not even like the richest people. It's just the people who value their appearance and value their haircut.
Everyday people.
Everyday people. Yeah.
Double what they could get down the street for half.
Yeah, because you do something for them that they truly don't believe anybody else can.
Come on.
Yeah.
There it is. Doesn't matter what city you're in, you can charge more.
Yeah.
My man, let's go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we're going to get you into the results that you've had so far. So tell us your Instagram handle, your age, where you're located, where you're at now.
All right, so I'm E-Man Blends on all platforms. I'm 18 years old, out of Austin, Texas.
That's right. Taking over his city.
Yes, sir. I started cutting hair probably about 6 years ago, turned it into a business 3 years ago, and it's just been going amazing so far.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely, bro. You've done nothing but grow in all areas.
All areas.
I love it. We had a one-on-one call, and you asked me questions that were not business related. It was all like personal growth. You're very big on that.
Absolutely.
But for the business growth, let's go ahead and let them know. Where did you start at about 4 months ago when you came into the program? Was it 4 months?
Yeah, 5 months ago.
5 months ago you came into the program. Where were you at? Income, views, the amount of followers you had back then, monthly income, etc.
Yeah, so I joined the program 5 months ago. When I first joined the program, I was at 2.5K a month just from cutting hair. And 5 months later, I'm now making anywhere from 6 to 8K a month. And I started at 700 followers. I'm now at 8K right now, if I could calculate that right, because it's moving pretty fast. But yeah, that's been the growth so far.
Tell me about that. So like literally 1,000 followers a day the last 3 days?
Yeah, 1,000 followers a day the last like 5 days. I got like 7K new followers this month. It's been crazy. I've been posting every single day for 5 months straight, and it wasn't until this month, June, that my account actually started taking off. I got about 7,000 followers in 2.5 weeks. And it's still moving currently. So by the time this out, I'll probably be way higher. But it was just really me being consistent. Yeah. Sometimes I would be like, okay, I'm being consistent, but not seeing all the results I want to see. But it's just stacking those little wins, and then one day you will just see that blow. So I feel like that's what I'm going through right now, and I just stayed dedicated, stayed focused, kept putting into my personal development, and that's what reflected my business to grow at this rapid rate.
Cool. Okay, so I wanted to bring Anthony here because you said the word consistent.
Yeah.
If anybody knows if you're consistent or not, maybe you could just like sit right there for a second. I would say it would be Anthony. So Anthony's the head coach, and I know you talk to Anthony a lot.
Yeah.
So I just want to get a confirmation here. Would you say that E has been consistent?
Yes. So I would actually say that what I really like about E-Man is he's like relentless, you know, like I'll give him a little, he'll be on just about all the Q&A calls, and then like I'll give him a little nugget, and I feel like he's just like always hungry for more. He's like, more information, bro. Like, but not to toot my own horn, if you're not valuable, if what you're giving doesn't fucking work, then guess what? They're not going to keep coming back.
Straight up.
So, that is like a part to play in it too.
There it is. Sorry, you can dive more. That's are allowed. All right, great. Thank you, brother. So, with that said, 3,000 followers, 1,000 followers a day, 5 days straight, you're now up to 8,000 followers. It reminds me of the J curve of success, where you start here, you think, oh, I'm going to invest in the program.
Yeah.
Well, now your bank account looks less than you had before. You're like, wait a minute, it's going the wrong direction. They ask you to make videos, which means you got to spend more time on each client.
Yep.
Now you're going down more. Like, wait a minute, and I got to spend more time to make the same amount of money?
Yeah.
Then they want you to edit the videos in this program that you joined. Takes more of your time. So you notice how so far at the bottom of the J, we just hit the pit of despair. This is where people usually give up.
Yeah.
And you're at the 5-month mark when you're seeing things really start humming.
Yeah, facts.
And you're experiencing what I call the hockey stick, where it just goes straight and then it shoots up.
Yeah.
You're on the top part of the J now. We've seen the other end of what most people give up. And this is an ending journey, like with starting their barber business, coaching business, etc.
Yeah.
You've built all the skills. Talk to me quickly on the skills you've had to build in the last 5 months, from like editing, photoshopping, covers, recording, lighting, tools you had to buy, better lights, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, as far as that.
Now that you've seen the other side of the J curve, what skills did you get in the program so far?
Yeah, so the skills I had to build, it was a handful at first. I had to learn how to edit. I had to learn how to make simple changes to covers for my videos to be seen a little more and everything. When I first started off, I was stressed. It would take me 7-8 hours to edit one consultation, to edit one video. But what really has helped me a lot was studying and replicating. When you try to go around barriers, you'll never hit that mark, right? So I would take the modules and I'll kind of implement a little, but not to its fullest extent. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of cutting out, all right, let me actually replicate another barber instead of trying to do my own thing. So when I actually started applying the right stuff as far as taking the barbers who's already going viral and replicating this with my own little twist to it, that's whenever it got easier for me in the editing and editing covers, editing consultations, all types of stuff. Talking skills, speaking on camera, right angles, all that.
Quick answers only. What were the 1 or 2 needle movers? The things that you feel like really changed the game?
As far as like business or?
Yeah, in the program. So 5 months ago, you were making $2K a month.
Yeah.
$3K a month. And your followers and views were just stagnant.
Yeah.
Now you wake up every day and you're like, wait, what? I got how many followers?
Yeah.
How many views? Oh, 250,000 views. Like, it's an everyday thing now. It's normal. But if you could give 1 or 2 needle movers in the program, what was it that?
The needle movers I would give is showing personality on camera. Do not be boring. Nobody wants to watch that. And then also implementing a structure to where it gets the viewer to comment. You know what I'm saying? So always adding a point in the video where the average viewer would just want to comment on the video. More clients, more reach, more followers, more clients, all that.
That's amazing. And I know you're in Miami right now.
Yeah.
Not every day that you're this young, traveling the world, making an impact, growing your following, building a brand. Mm-hmm. Outside of business and whatnot, I kind of just mentioned it. What's changed your life outside of business?
Outside of business is personal growth. Personal growth in all aspects of life. Shifting my mind, shifting my identity, changing the people around me, and getting around those type of people that I actually want to be like. And you just feel the difference in energy.
Yeah. You mentioned that you had another program that you were going to join. and you decided to stick with this one because you were getting a lot of value. Was there anything specific value-wise that you were getting here that made you be like, okay, no, this is like gonna give me the result, and here you are with the result?
Yeah,
How
facts.
did you know?
Well, I'd say the main thing with me is when I joined the other program, I would see the people in there, and no shade or nothing, but it just wasn't as the people it was here. And also, I would rather be coached by somebody who's already at the top of the scale rather than like not at the bottom, but you know, still at the top, but under the top. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come to the very, very top. And I feel like that's why I decided to leave that one and come here, because my boy Joel obviously already got all the big results. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be like me, just about one more year. He'll be in a penthouse, Rolls Royce.
Yeah, facts, man.
Okay, amazing, man. We covered a lot of it. One thing I wanted to ask is, if there's someone watching this video, what would you tell them if they're on the cusp of joining the program, but they're just not sure if it's gonna work for them, and they're questioning whether they should work with us?
Listen, man, everything in life is about taking risks. When you take risks, you get over fears. And on the other side of your fears is everything you want it to be. The only reason you're not where you're at is because you still hold all of these fears. Money is everywhere. It literally gets printed. It's not real. So take the time to invest all of this money into yourself, and I promise you it's gonna multiply.
It's probably the most you've ever invested in yourself, right?
Absolutely. When I heard that, I was shook, but I just did it anyways.
You're like, wait, what? 6K? Hold
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
I was sitting right here, and I remember someone was sitting right there.
Yep.
He like turned the laptop around, and I'm like, Big E, what's up? You're gonna be at the next one, and then boom. It's funny how we're literally living
Facts.
in that moment.
Yeah, I invested a lot of money. I thought I was doing good at 17, and then I heard 6K, and I was like, what? That's crazy. I'm about to lose all my money. I'm finna go from a high status in my city to damn near broke, but I did it anyways, and it came back tenfold.
Also, you faced the fear of like, what are people gonna think of me if this doesn't work and I invested in it, and my status goes away and whatnot?
Yeah. I invested in that fear, and the fear of like just not getting the money back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had a fear of money, but then again, why would I let money control me? You know what I'm saying? So for y'all out there, don't let the money control you. You will forever stay stuck and stagnant if you let the money control you. Nothing outside of you controls you, so make that investment.
Come on, man. Anything else you want to leave them as far as things that you've learned?
Yeah. I would just say, man, change your internal world, man. Nothing will change if you don't change your internal world. You have to convince yourself that you have it, because what you got to realize is that you're already multi-dimensional. You already have a version of yourself that's experiencing all of this dream life that you already have. You just must align yourself so you're able to see it on the material plane.
That's very real. It's
Absolutely.
Real. We hit the gym together.
Yep.
We rolled on the rolls together.
Yep.
The rolls ran out of gas together. We've already been through a few things, man.
Facts.
We're having a lot of fun out here in Miami. Hope to see you guys at the next one.
Peace, man.
Send us a DM on Instagram,
Yep.
and maybe you'll be able to join us at the next one.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Shake that.
They had no idea it was all you guys behind the camera, so. First thing I had to realize doing the inner work journey that I've been doing, way beyond business, you know. When you're making a lot of money, it's easy to get the ego and think you don't need to do the inner work. But Anthony's been in my corner the whole way, reminding me, pushing me, and so has life, and just realizing that this is what's needed. So this is kind of what I thought to myself, is I've been bamboozled. And what do I mean by that? Everything up to this point was a lie. In order to get a whole new situation, paradigm, whatnot, you have to like undo a lot of the beliefs you've been taught. This is just a little clip that made me think of that. You guys probably never heard those words before. Led astray, run amok, bamboozled, hoodwinked. But for a barber to believe he can make 20K a month, he has to undo all the programming. For a coach to believe he can go from 10K a month to 100K a month, you're gonna undo a lot of programming. Same is true for fitness, etc. So even in my dating life, I've been exploring that and how the principles in that area. It's similar to what Clinton was saying. There's a lot of things that I'm reprogramming, so I'm gonna get into some of that here. Next is full send. So I grew up very feminine. I grew up without my dad, and so I thought all this stuff would just come to me. And That's one of the first things I had to excavate. Anybody know what I mean by excavate? It's like a fancy word, but.
Get rid of eliminate.
Cool. Dig up. Yeah, fuck yeah, dig up. I think it's another video actually. So, dig up, excavate, yes. And what else did we say?
Eliminate.
Eliminate, yeah. Dig up and eliminate, perfect combination. So, digging up and eliminating the feminine side of me, it just wasn't serving me, you know? My coach asked me, Joel, how many dates you been on the last 2 weeks? I was like, shit, you could have said 2 years. I would have gave you a similar answer. But I said none. And he's like, what the fuck? He keeps saying like, oh, you're a stallion. Like, get out there, you know? And I never really knew what he meant until I went to Mongolia and I seen these stallions. I'll get to that in a second, but I thought it would come to me. I was like, bro, I'm still building myself. I'm still building my business. You know, the girl's gonna come to me eventually. Like, I'm not there yet. And so I keep hearing you guys say something similar. It's the most common thing I've heard, but it takes one to know one. And once we solve something for ourselves, we can't fucking help it. I'm like, oh, all you guys are doing the same damn thing. Talking about it's gonna come to me, you know? It's not. It is not coming. So this was huge. Full send. What do I mean by full send? It's a common thing. Everybody knows this. One-way trip. Yep. I've been saying that to Jeremiah. Anybody else? What comes up when I say full send?
Commit fucking bridges.
All in. Invest. Yeah.
Yeah. Like whatever inspiration is on your heart, fucking send it.
Believe.
So it's usually like the girl you guys saw at dinner last night. I was working out. She was right there. I just sent it. Hi.
What'd you say?
Haven't seen you yet. Haven't met you yet. Why is that? You know?
That boy got oral.
Oh, the girl that was at the bakery.
And then I asked her like, when you get a gym crush, what's your biggest red flag or something like that? She's like, if they're not actually working out, if they're just recording and stuff. And I'm like, we just started laughing. That was it.
That boy got oral.
Boom. Number. We went on the tennis date, and then you guys started.
The tennis date.
So full send. Now you guys might be scared. A lot of you, like the coaches in the room right now, Drew, Marco, Ricky, Mario, Jeremiah, Brando. There's probably a lead right now that you guys are nervous to hit back up. Meaning a new student who didn't join, but you know they should have. You talked to them a month ago, you're like, fuck, I don't want to come off as like salesy, etc. I don't want to be that guy that's hitting them up again for the third time. Well, that's full send, bro. If you're thinking about it, it's because you're supposed to do it. So the faster we can remove the time where we're thinking about it, doing it, life changes so much quicker. I'm just gonna go through these as quick as I can. Tension. This is one of the best quotes. Ascension comes from living in the tension. Some of you guys have felt some tension this weekend from Anthony and I, and it was for your best interests, okay? It's not like we're perfect and we have it all figured out, but when we all get in this tension for me and Anthony too, we're like, oh shit, this is getting real. But we're all growing very fast, you know? And so the ascension comes from living in the tension. Who knows what I mean by tension? Any
A rope, like, you're just trying to break, but you can't.
Yeah.
Like, just pulling it.
Yeah. And in that moment, what do people usually do?
Break.
Go the easy way, go the easy
They usually
way.
break, yeah. They usually like let go of the rope. Like, oh, he's pulling hard. I'm pulling, fuck it.
All right, zoom it later.
Like LeBron James.
Boom.
You can't take the last shot.
Yeah, they don't want that pressure, etc. But there's a quote, pressure is a privilege. It's in that Relentless book. There's always something we have to give up in order to get. I color-coded some of this. I don't know if it's making sense, but these are in red, because this is like just the hardest shit ever. Like to excavate the current beliefs. Every single one of us has a belief right now that's not serving us for the life we actually want. Like we say we want to this, and that, and then here we are not even living the life that will get us there. That's the most psychotic thing I've ever seen is like, okay, I don't even know, to be this physique, but I don't track my food, you know? Protein, I don't even know how much protein I should get. Well, you're never gonna get there. I used to do that. I was only eating plant-based foods and yeah, so I completely switched and then I bulked like 40 pounds in a couple years because I finally got in alignment. But these are in red because they are like the hardest thing. These are black, the blue, I'll go through it. But there's always something we have to give up in order to get. Tension is that currency. Tension is that currency. This might go over some heads, but I hope that one sinks in. There's always something we have to give up in order to get. So there's a version of Pyro he wants to be, the man he wants to become. There's just literally a lot of tension between you and him. So the faster you can just be like, fuck it, let's hit the tension. Like sign up for a boxing fight, bro. Like fuck it, I'm gonna get knocked down in a couple boxing fights. These guys are way better than me, but boom. Now you're gonna walk around with your chest up like, I've been in a fight before, you know? What is this? It's nothing. So that's why we do the boxing at the events. Let's keep going. My man's 15. He's got a whole lot of tension coming this way, you know? It was tension for you just now when I made you record the selfie, right? You see the tension? Yeah. He's very quiet. When I talk to you guys and you're so quiet, that's tension. You're scared to talk. A lot of Mario students are very quiet. So you're avoiding tension, you know? And it's not good. It's not gonna get you to your goals faster if you have a goal of being able to speak well, impact people, and influence, which is the most lucrative money-making skill ever, influence. So the longer you're quiet, it's not bad. I'm not telling you guys to do the wrong thing. You're in the room. You level it up massively just by being in the room. The next tension. So basically, I want you guys all to think deep. What is my next tension? For me, the thing I was avoiding was my next tension. What was I avoiding? I said it towards the beginning of the call, beginning of this video. My mentor asked me, how long has it been since you've been on a date? Yeah, that was the tension I was avoiding. So notice how it's not always just a business thing, you know? I figured that out, how to sit on a Zoom, how to be on Zoom calls for 8 hours a day and organize and structure and post and all that. So that was the next level up. Okay, great. A heart-centered narcissist. Anyone know what this stands for? SMFD. Thank you! Yeah, you might be wondering what that's for. So here's a quote, I'll get back to it. They could all run free, but they don't. Why? What do they all want? Who are we talking about here, by the way, guys? They could all run free, but they don't. Why? What do they all want? Anybody know who we're talking about when we say they? Who's they?
Everybody else?
Yeah, who's they? Like, just give me some guesses. Okay, sure. Clients? Hoes. Entrepreneurs. So here's clients and hoes.
The barbers, flood.
Yeah. Remember, this is lessons from Mongolia too, by the way. So the horses could run free, bro. They're fucking 1,000-pound beasts. Like they threw me off 3 times in one day, and one time it did run. We had to go get it. They had to go get it. I sat and waited. Actually, I took a nap right by the little stream. But but this is the quote that one of the coaches at the Mastermind, whatever you call that damn thing I just did, said. We got shroomed. So they fasted us for a day, and then they snuck magic mushrooms in our trail mix. I didn't know this. But it was crazy. Day 2 of the 5-day trek up this mountain on a horse. So as he looks back, I told him, like, bro, I was riding the horse the same way I was riding in my business and the girls in my life, the new girls I was talking to. And he's like, exactly, bro. And he said this quote. He said, they could all run free, but they don't. Why? What do they all want? Now I'm going to bring it home. What does the horse actually want? What does the girl in your life actually want?
Dominated.
She wants you to dominate her. I wasn't dominating that horse the same way I wasn't dominating the girls in my life, the business, etc. So he looked back at me and said, they could run free, but they don't. Why? What do they all want? All of them. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, because they have food. They just eat grass. When I realized that the horses 24/7 just eat grass, I was like, oh, so what do humans give them? I used to think humans gave horses food, like apples. I saw a horse eat like an apple out of a hand. I thought they needed that. They don't even need us. They just want to be dominated. They're just fucking like, oh, okay. And that's our job, like, as a man.
They want you to ride.
And so when I got kicked off the horse 3 times, I wasn't hugging it with my ankles. I wasn't holding that saddle real tight. There's like a bar right here you can hold on to. And the reins. As soon as the horse acts up, all you do is pull the reins. It ain't doing nothing. It's good. It's like, oh shit. Right? But I was letting him run free and do his thing, and he was wilding out, throwing me off. So I learned, I gotta dominate this motherfucker. And when you bucks, you just hold on, and then you ain't gonna fall. If he falls, you fall. But so I learned this lesson. This was huge. Now, this is a little separate topic, but he was explaining his approach with women. One of the guys was getting advice from him about, like, I had this girl on my bed and I didn't know what to do. And he said, here's my line. Get on your fucking knees and suck my fucking cock. Or something like that, basically. SMFD. I was like, oh, okay, there's like an example of, not that you have to do that or say that or whatever, but That's the energy. And the girl loved it. She was like, I'm so fucking glad you said that. Not asking, hey, I'd like it if maybe if
Hey, that's gay.
Yeah. Yeah. So this leads me to the next one. Joe's golden rule. I just do what I want. Value and interest isn't even a question. Because when I started this new dating journey, I was like, oh, well, I don't even know what girls are gonna like me. Like, who should I approach? Do what you want. So the second you feel it, go after it. It's kind of similar to full send. And there's no reading a situation. On a lot of dates, I'd be like, I don't know when I'm supposed to kiss her, bro. Like, when is the right time? And he's like, anytime, bro. So they did with the girl last night. As soon as I saw her, immediately. That's what I wanted. So this helped me a lot. The golden rule. Anybody have any questions on the golden rule? It's pretty fucking simple. You just do what you want. And the inspiration that comes up in you in the moment, never question it. Usually we'll get a feeling like, oh, I should say this to a client. I don't know, in your barber chair even, or whatever. They can tell that you waited to say it, and then it becomes weird when you say it. Whereas if you would have just said it immediately, there's a part of vulnerability in saying what comes up in you that's powerful enough that even if you didn't say it perfectly, they can tell that it was a risk for you to say it without it being perfect. And that's what I learned, is that I used to overthink and try to say the perfect thing, and I would even write it down before I said it and plan it in the shower, conversations that aren't even gonna happen. And these days I just catch myself like, oh, fuck. You know, this is different, the way that I communicate. Big Mario.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put real quick pause.
Yeah, much love, brother.
Hey man, appreciate
What it
y'all.
is. I'm glad we got to
Hey
do this.
man, if y'all didn't know, Joel yesterday, bro, gave me like Joel and Anthony.
Yeah.
I ended up getting slapped. You feel me?
Wait, you got slapped?
Real life, but they let me know. They let me know everything real life. If something I recommend you guys, if y'all feel like y'all hiding something, let them know, bro. They could get you right. You feel me?
Yeah.
They tell you the truth. So don't hide nothing. Don't feel like hiding nothing. Let it out, because that's what a real man does.
Bro's a
man.
superhero. Let's just give it up to Mario.
Yeah.
A lot of growth. Where you guys out here? Let's see you bring it in. How do you, bro? Now you know the tension is the next step for you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Alright, brother. Stay in the tension, man. Create the tension. It's on you to go make it. Alright. Cool. Let's finish strong. It's halfway. Halfway.
Be careful, man.
15 minutes.
50 seconds.
Drew, you got your call in 3 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. What do you guys think of this so far? This is probably not what you were expecting.
It's great.
Yeah? That's good.
That is fire, but
It's okay, we're recording it. Maybe you'll watch the recording. Okay, let's get it.
hey, you can say if you want.
I just do what I want. That is the secret key. We just do what we want. Oh, yes, that's what I asked you guys. Any questions on the golden rule? It's pretty simple, straightforward, into it.
It's basically just like following your intuition, right? Like,
Yeah.
you feel it.
Yeah, but it's usually going to this next thing, offend your current self. I put an arrow because like literally as soon as you start doing what you actually want, now you're combating all the programming that you may or may not have excavated yet. And yeah, it's gonna offend your current self. So this is the quote that helped me through this. Showing up for what my heart wants is not what my ego wants or what's most comfortable for me. So what does your heart want? Last night, Mario had a huge weight that he's been carrying since he was like a little kid. That's something that happened to him that's really shown up in his life, business, etc. And he showed up for his own heart, and it was very uncomfortable for him to share it. But he was like a beast with it. He just let it out, and so that's what I mean. It wasn't comfortable for him. It wasn't convenient to do it right in the middle of Moxie's, for example. He was crying for like an hour, in the middle of Brickell. So, but he leveled up massively because of it. Okay, and he also wasn't prepared for that moment, but it's simply what must be done to remove the insecurities and reveal the inspirations. That quote is worth $1 million. So, He showed up for his own heart. So as soon as we start following the golden rule of just doing whatever you want, the inspirations that are placed in your heart arguably is just straight from God, you know? Oh, I feel called to talk to this girl. Oh, I feel called to, that's someone I could help. I'm gonna keep calling this guy. I know that I can help him. I'll just coach him for free. That's not logical, but if it was on your heart to do so, boom. You never know what's gonna come from that. I've actually had coaches that coach me for free and then I end up paying them like $15,000 over the next 6 months. So that's what I mean. It's not really logical. It's not something you're prepared to do. It's not for your ego, etc. You know, it might make you drop lower in status to the view of other people, etc. And you guys can probably relate to decisions you made or like, oh, that was a risk, etc. I didn't write anything extra for stay in it, but stay in it is the tension. It's like my favorite quote for the tension. So when the horse was bucking me off, I would just jump. I would literally be so scared, like, oh fuck, this is dangerous. It's like, as soon as it starts moving and shaking, I'm like, one time I fell and the dude was like, bro, it looked like you jumped off. Like, it didn't look like you fell off, it looked like you jumped off. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's because I'm like scared. So I learned to stay in it. And that's not just for the Mongolian horse, of like wrapping your feet around it. It's just scary as fuck. When you fell off a horse and then you were back on it, I didn't even want to get back on it. And I was telling myself these limiting beliefs, like the horse doesn't want me on, I'm too big for this. They gave me the biggest horse because I'm the biggest guy. And I'm like, it's a longer fall for me, I'm heavier. And like, I had all these stories, like I'm a businessman, why am I in the middle of Mongolia? If I get hurt, like this won't even be worth it. I'll regret this whole trip. I should just stop and tell them like, go without me. I'll fucking walk back, you know, to the little tent house thing. I was literally that negative in my head. And this quote is like, when you're at that bottom point, stay in it, the tension, because the ascension comes from living in the tension. So yeah, three days later, I'm like glad I did the trip and whatnot. And I got these lessons. So shit tests. The horse can sense your lack of confidence and will test and fuck with you accordingly. They told me that when we first got there. And I was like, oh yeah, that's like women. Got it. But just because I mentally had it, I didn't like actually have it. Because I proceeded to get kicked off actually 4 times total. So literally the way I was riding the horse was I was like standing and trying to like avoid my balls pushing the saddle. And like I wasn't holding the reins back. And you gotta do the opposite, bro. You gotta like sit in that saddle, like hug the horse, bro. Like pull the reins, you know? The horse needs to feel your presence. So because the horse didn't like, the horse could just tell. It's been ridden by Mongolian horsemen, which ride horses from like age 3 to like they were like in their 20s, right? 30s, I don't know. So it's a different feeling. The horse can tell, like, oh, this guy's confident as fuck, and if I act up, he's gonna whip me, you know. So they don't act up. Whereas me, he's like, oh, this guy's a noob. I can, you know, you gotta ride that horse. So very similar to women, very similar to business. Like for coaches, when you get a new student and they're like wanting to make the rules and etc. If you can just set the tone, not even in an aggressive way, but like real tight pockets of feedback and expectations are set strong, etc. This Mongolian horse metaphor, I think, is going to continue to serve me, but this is just what I got in the first like week of reflecting. The last one is the quote, let go of your body. We were sitting around the campfire on like day 3. We just climbed this massive mountain, like so steep. You guys, who's ever rode a horse? Who's ever climbed a mountain on a horse? Yeah, that's who's ever climbed a mountain on a horse? On one of those scenes where like you see in a movie where like, what the fuck, how are they even surviving? Like one wrong move and you could just be sliding down. And then who's ever been doing that and realized that you got shroomed?
I did it in Mexico that same.
That's wild.
The horse knows what's good though. The horse almost wants to protect you in a way.
That's dope.
Like it knows that that you could fuck this whole thing up, right? So it kind of like trusts its own instincts. And then when you're out in the open, it wants you to control the horse.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So we asked him after climbing the mountain and getting down, we set up a campfire at the next side of the mountain. We went up and down it. And it's like 10 p.m. We did our first fire, and the 2 horsemen, they don't speak any English, and they can't read. So we would do the translate thing, but you have to turn the audio on. And we asked them, what's the biggest lesson you've ever learned riding horses? If we could learn fastest, what would you tell us? and he said, let go of your body. And I was like, oh, okay. So what I wrote is that the horse takes on the personality traits of its rider. I just remember after this room, I let go of my body, probably because of this room, but like I sunk into the saddle. I stopped giving a fuck if I'm gonna fall because I already fell 3 times. I let go of my body, and I think that, there's a lot of ways you could relate that to business and whatnot, but that's the lessons from Mongolia. If I was to make a 10th, no, I wouldn't make a 10th. There it is. That's the 9. There's the 9. Any takeaways or questions or anything? So once you've been exposed to this level, you can't be unexposed. I wanted all the students to get into the car. Yeah. We got Brando here. We got Ricky driving. I don't know too many people that would do this, but we actually gave him the keys and said, go ahead, bro. Take her for a spin, man. So what happens is you get a certain feeling. Hopefully when you're in the car, you can be present. And a lot of people have this on their vision board. And for me, I came from stacking every dollar I made into a shoebox, $5, $10, $20 haircuts. And I would never even thought that I would let go, let alone make, but actually release money into the marketplace back, this level. I used to be afraid to put money in the bank. Used to have a lot of fears. So this just helps you to overcome them at a way faster rate when you're around the next level and you realize it's normal. Someone that was in the same industry as you did it, you can do it too.